Good afternoon. This is Mark Harrison with Sewer Line Check Professionals. I am here at 212 Vance Street in the Palisades area, and I am preparing to perform a video examination of the main sewer line systems here on the property. Now, the main sewer line is the portion of the waste drainage piping that is exterior to the structures. It lies underground and connects the building drain line systems to the public sewer. The building drain line systems then are the portion or portions of the waste drainage piping that would be underneath or interior to the structure. Our examination today is not focused on the building drain line systems, so if further evaluation is desired regarding those building drain line systems, a licensed plumbing contractor should be contacted, or a specialty building drain line video examination could be set up through our office. Now, included within that building drain system is a sewage ejection pump or ejection system for that below-grade bathroom area over on the rear left side of the main house. It's not something that's part of our examination. It's beyond that scope. Alright, so we've been kind of doing some preliminary investigation with the camera and with running fixtures inside the structures. What I've decided here, or figured out, is that we've got essentially three separate lines, three completely separate pipes. Somebody has mentioned that this used to be, or is still, three separate properties, so that would make sense. I'm starting at a 4-inch cleanout here that's just to the right of our main entry here. Here's our front porch. And just down to the right, you'll see this 4-inch pipe sticking up out of the ground. I'm going to run this line, then I'm going to reset back to this back corner over there. There's a little 3-inch cleanout sticking up, and a short branch that this system we'll be looking at here. Now, unfortunately for the other two branches, for the guest house and for the left side of the main house, I can see where pipes are going, but I can't find any cleanouts. So we're going to have to remove toilets in those respective areas to take a look at those lines and figure out what's going on with them. Alright, we'll start here. We'll drop down into this 4-inch main line. And we're pushing it right here off to the left of the screen. That's that 3-inch tie-in. And we come out, kind of jog our way out here. Start running out into the front yard. Now, quite a few areas in this line that are what we would refer to as bellied, or low points. You can see here that's holding about an inch or so of water. These bellied areas are incorrectly installed sections of pipe. The minimum slope requirement for a main sewer pipe is 1/4 inch of fall per linear foot of pipe run. You see we got some other pipes dropping into this main line. I haven't been able to really track down what those are, whether they're just cleanouts or some other sort of a tie-in. But so far we've been pushing through a modern ABS plastic piping. So this is not the original pipe here on the property. This would be an upgrade. In these ABS plastic pipes, they are expected to have a long service life. They do have a very smooth inner surface, which allows for very high washout capability. And then they are also intended to be impervious to root intrusions. So, minor bellies in a plastic pipe like this we're not making a huge issue about, but we just want to make sure that it is known about and that it is clear that can increase the potential for debris buildup in a line and, on the extreme end, blockages. I'm getting a little water running here to flush some of this debris out so that we can get a little better view of the line. Just got a little bit of debris buildup on the lens. Alright, so what we're tying into now, about 50 feet from this cleanout, is the original piping that's had a lining system installed. This is basically a sleeve that gets inserted inside the old pipe to create a pipe within the existing pipe. And it's a method that's intended to rehabilitate an older main sewer line system. Now, more than likely this is a clay pipe that had the liner put through it. And again, we're seeing some areas here that really aren't draining very well, poorly sloped. It's possible that the clay piping maybe settled in some of these areas. And we now have some low points, essentially. what we're really looking for inside this liner is how is it performing? How's it holding up? You know, is it seem to be keeping its shape, adhering, keeping the seal? All that generally seems to be intact. And here we're getting up to right up to our public connection here. You see this last little section is where the liner stops short. There's a joint, and then our public sewer. Now our public sewer is not draining very well here, so that's something that would be addressed by the city itself. But this is the end of this private line. All right, I'm going to stop the recording. I'm going to reset to that 3-inch cleanout over here. We'll take a quick look at that line, and then we will relocate to our next access point, one of the toilets.